Okay, fifth graders, so your homework tonight, we're talking about area and circumference of circles. The first one, it says what size hat to buy. We want to figure out the distance around the inside of the hat, so we're talking circumference on that one. This time, how much frosting covers the top of this round birthday cake? We don't want to measure just around here, we want to do the whole inside of it too, so that one would be area. The amount of yard that will be covered by a circular inflatable swimming pool. Well, pools I've seen aren't just on the outside, they also fill in the inside with plastic or something so that the water doesn't all leak out. So again, we're looking for area. The length of the label when you pull it off a can. So how far around is it on that can? Even if I pull that label off, that distance is still the same, and still we're looking for the circumference, because if I took this and put it back on and I'd measured around it, that would still be circumference. Alright, for this next part, you're going to want a calculator. And we're definitely going to want to focus on these formulas right here. On this one it says the radius of a circle, and remember from our discussions this morning that the radius is the distance from the center to the outside. That would be our radius. If the radius is 4, then the area of the circle is about, well, here's our formula for area, pi times radius squared. So let's get our calculator. And we know that a radius is 4 squared, or 4, so 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4. And then I'm going to multiply that times pi. I'm just going to call it 3.14 today. And that is 50.24. So it's about 50 for an answer. Looks like I was supposed to fill in the circle on that one. It's about 50. The area of a circle is about 28 square inches. I'm just going to fold this down so I can find those formulas a little bit easier here. The area of a circle is 28 square inches. The diameter of the circle is about, well, let's think. If the whole area of the whole thing is 28, we want to find just the diameter. Remember, that's half. This one takes a little bit more thought, so we're going to go back to our formula up here for the area, and we know that the total area was 28, so this time we're going to actually divide by pi. We're going to work backwards before we multiplied by pi. Since we've got the area, we're going to move backwards. So we'll take our total area, 28, and we're going to divide it by 3.14. And we come up with 8.9, and I'm going to round that to 9. Now, radius squared, so that was something times itself was close to 9. I'm thinking it must be 3, because 3 squared, let's try it out, 3 squared times 3.14 should equal 28. Let's see if we're right. 3 squared, or 3 times 3. And then we're going to multiply that total times 3.14, and it's 28.6. Now we're off a little bit because we know that it wasn't exactly 3, it was close to 3, and again we're at about. See how it says about? So if the radius is 3, then the diameter would be 2 of those. So 3 plus 3, we're going to get about 6. We know it's not exact, but close to 6. Next one, it says the circumference of a circle is 31.4 meters. So what is the radius? So now we're looking at this formula right here, that one that we worked with yesterday and today. So we'll take our total circumference, which was 31.4, and we're going to divide by 3.14, and that will give us our diameter. And we get 10. I'll do that again because I was off the page here. So 31, oops, now I lost it. 31.4 and then that was our total, and we're going to divide it by pi, which we're calling 3.14 today, and we get 10. Now 10 will equal our diameter, so all the way across the circle was 10. But our question wasn't about the diameter, our question was about the radius. So if the diameter is 10, half of that then would be 5. It says, explain how you found your answer for problem number 7, sorry. So for problem number 7, we took the total, take the total circumference, and we divided it. Instead of multiplied, we did the opposite. Divide it by, and we can say pi or 3.14, either way. And take the total circumference and divide it by pi, and you'll find the diameter. Once you find the diameter, take that diameter and divide it in half, or cut it in half. Divide it by 2. And that gives you the radius. Alright, we'll keep working on this in class, so if you're not getting all of this that we've worked on today, we'll keep working on it. It's kind of a new thing. Thanks for working with me today.